Right, wrist locks. We love wrist locks. Now, if he offers me any resistance whatsoever, I'm not going to be able to put that on. So we always say, distract, do something, but...
Are you kicking in the groin?
No, I'm not going to kick you in the groin.
Oh, but people like that.
Well, I like doing it, but your wife complains. Right. So, one I'm particularly fond of is where you try to do a nice kodagoshi, I think so you pronounce it, and he's got his elbow in, it's not going to work. So I actually twist the whole arm and...
Yeah.
But, can you do this with a cane, I asked myself. Well, of course the answer is yes, otherwise you wouldn't be here, but, you know, let's give it a go.
Okay, we've got to the third of the little quickies that we're doing for this, hopefully, week. If Kev can remember to edit them and put them up.
This is true.
But, again, thanks for tuning in. We've got merchandise, link down below, as per usual. If you can drop a comment, thumbs up.
Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family. Free parking, $2 cover charge. Don't forget to ring the bell. And as always, free the fare.
Is it terrible that I know that movie reference?
If you don't know that movie reference, there's a lot wrong with you.
There's a lot wrong with me.
There's a lot more wrong with you. With this technique, now everybody knows when your adrenaline goes, you're going to lose fine motor control, so it's always important. Don't go straight into this technique unless you're used to this, but...
Lost motor control.
You lost motor control. I've seen you drive.
Oh.
So I want this hand off. Now, if I just start trying to peel at this point, you know, people say, go, just grab the thumb and turn it over, and they're not going to do it. Now, whenever we do this with Sensei Ray, we don't mess with Sensei. It's rule number one, don't mess with Sensei Ray.
I'm already hurting.
I know, because if I focus on that to start with, he's going to resist, which leaves my hand free to do something like slap, flick. We end up with all sorts of bruises.
But if I'm able-bodied, it's also giving me one hand to slap, flick, punch.
Yeah. So.
Or kick him in the groin.
Exactly.
Have I got to that kick?
You can flick it with your cane. Now, what I like, if I'm peeling, it's over. So obviously I need to soften him up because he's resisting.
Yeah. Ah.
Here. Now, his elbow's gone in, so this technique won't work. Now, if I step back and I can do a large circle, I can do small circle, but I like to bring my other hand in and actually grab, so my fingers, my little finger and my thumb are gripping on the bend of the wrist. I'm using my index finger to point and I'm just pulling this to my abdomen.
I'm just going to reset the stance.
And I'm going to bring my hand, so my little finger wants to point skyward. And if I'm really, really unpleasant, I step back and I do a nice, which is great. I do like this technique and it's less fine motor control than this one. But if I'm here and that's not going on, you get into that mindset, well, I've got to make this work. Both my hands are tied up here, forgetting that he's got all these other appendages.
Well, three others.
Yes.
Well, four if you count the headbutt, but I don't like those.
Headbutt's the last resort for me. So can I do this with a cane? We know the answer.
Yeah.
So this one, you really want. We'll go for the hand on. It could be the finger point. This hand's just going to give me guidance.
It could be the universal greeting.
2, I want this here. I want this hand on the inside. So rather than going on the outside, it's going on the inside. Now,
which if I push forward and you use your...
Oh, look.
Oh, that sounds familiar, that does. I don't know why we bring this back in.
So, but this has to be moving at the same time. So, bringing this up, good point that, I've just hit the bench. So, obstacles. and I'm grabbing the cane here. Now, his pointy finger's he's not happy already. So I'm going to release that, and it's the same motion I did before.
Go for it, mate.
With the cane.
I'm going to reposition myself just so that I can move.
So I want this little finger to come up skyward and into my abdomen, and this is just going to hold that on there. So I'm getting a cane roll, a pull, and a twist all at the same time. And as before, if I go step back, now if he extends his arm out, it's even worse. So bend.
Why did you ask me to do that?
Because I hate you.
Well, we know this.
Even if it's in tight, normally the work technique wouldn't work, but here it really does hurt. So you're just creating. We've had this position.
Oh, hang on.
There might even be a link to a video to it.
You never know.
Yeah, but to bring this on, I would say if I start bringing that up, he's going to react to it. So I would do something like cracking his knee, shin, ankle.
Well, instead of hitting the bench, you could have hit the ankle.
Exactly.
Especially on my lead foot.
So this again, if I don't get it up in time, I'm still covered. I get in the 360. Oh look, what a shock! Here we are again. 1, 2, push through. There we go.
He likes that.
Well, you know, talent. So very, very simple. Will require a lot of practice, but if you haven't got very good grip, extend your arm appendage for me.
It's coming from a punch this time.
Yep. Brilliant. So if I can't grip,
Oh, is that my elbow? No.
I'll move along.
Thank you.
So if I can't grip the cane, I can just put my hand there, and I've still got. Oh, he's really fighting that one. I've hardly moved this. If I really, really don't want to mess around,
I've just thought of something. It's a really, really bad idea.
bring this elbow in and this elbow in at the same time. I've stopped.
Go.
I've moved. No. Because if I.
Ah, yeah, there you go. Back in that position, mate.
So I'm not really gripping there.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Windscreen wiper.
Oh yeah.
No, go on, slowly.
That's quarter of an inch. You've got a funny colour.
I wonder why.
Now I wonder if Kev can do this with two canes. I'll put this down then. Right then. Prepare to get a vicious pointing at.
I'm going to swap the canes over so that I've got the light one towards the camera. So Chris is going to point at me.
Which pointy hand would you like?
Right hand. So Chris has gone on to the inside. Now for me, because I have mobility problems, I will come and extend through to the arm. Then I will come up, but I'm not going to come up nicely. I'm going to come up with such ferocity to hit under.
I would.
So automatically, he will then start to buckle. As he starts to buckle, I'm grabbing through.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I've now got that position on, but there's nowhere I can go with it. If I've still got this cane in that hand, I can link my two canes together, and all I'm going to do is just step back.
Yes, you are.
That's all I'm doing. It will work. I think this will work better in a chair or seated. Again, we're planning, after we've recorded this, to record the seated version. But we'll see how time goes. But again, if that's coming through, 9 times out of 10, I've popped the cane up anyway. So I'm going to come through, and I've now got the horn of the cane right into his back. This will come up, destroy that. I'm just going to push and pull.
That'll work. Right in the ear.
Right in his ear. Not ideal, something I wouldn't personally like to do.
Works well if you can use one hand, one cane. If you need to.
I've got both canes off the floor, and it just takes
too long.
With my problem, I've got instability as well as chronic pain 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So at any given time, my knee says, you want to stand up? Don't think so, and you just, it's like missing that last step. You just go. So having 2 canes off the floor,
not a good idea.
Nah.
So 1 cane works well, 2 canes.
I'll tell you what it would work good at.
Yeah.
If you'd done that, so grab there, just imagine he's pushed me against the wall. So I've now got the wall supporting me. Then I will be able to come up, grab with this arm on the inside and do the technique. Because all I'm going to do is lean on the wall for my support to bring him through. And as I bring him down, I'm then going to try and get him to meet the wall as well.
Hello, Mr. Wall.
But I think this is something...
We've met.
Have you? Do you like him?
No,
no one likes him.
This is true.
But this is something we could work out in the dojo when they open. When we're allowed to open.
Exactly.
Right guys, you made it through another video. You are a star. Well done. As I said before, we're trying to get some gear for the channel. We've managed to pick up something that's going to hopefully help us out in the future.
We hope so.
So there's a link down below. Teespring's merchandise, t-shirts, hoodies, vest tops, mugs, face masks. Pretty topical. All helps the channel out. Also, if you could drop us a line, even if it's just to say hello, whether you liked the video or you didn't, we accept all criticism. We don't care. And smash that like button. Really helps.
It does. Don't forget to subscribe, which is sort of over here, I think.
Yes.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell. Ring the bell. And don't forget to free that fear. Unleash the caged tiger. Destroy the ferret. And point at Kev. He doesn't like it when people point at him.
Whatever you put down.
You always put me down, but then I'm very close to the ground because I'm short, so... You ain't got,
Really?
You ain't got,
I haven't noticed.
you ain't got far to go.